as he calls himself, had the audacity to take and make a 36-foot shot and then run back up the court giving it a yes, yes, yes. As if you just hit a game-winning walk-off shot in Game 7. What are you doing, LeBron James? He is lucky that this is the ultimate rub-your-nose-in-it shot. It's the ultimate showboating, hot-dogging. That if you were playing the sport of baseball, you would get the next pitch the next time up right between your eyes. To the game, we took that personally as a group. You should too, Trailblazers. 13.5 dogs that you are tonight. You don't have Damian Lillard, obviously. You don't have Zach Collins, but you got Melo, you got Gary Trent Jr., and you got Whiteside, and you got Nurkic, and you got those kids who've all come in and played pretty good big minutes for you. Come out and play it like you mean it. Give it right back to the king and those front-running Lakers who will not take you at all seriously tonight and make this a game. I want to see you effectively fight back and effectively go down swinging.
So before you go, Chris, so what should the Blazers do? The Blazers should come out and do what now? Play
harder. You know, push back. I want to see a physical game. I want to see LeBron get bounced around a little bit. I want to see a little Marcus Morris action. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
You know what, Skip? Here's what I say to the Blazers. Take it personally. Be offended. Be upset. Be ticked off, whatever you want. This is when I didn't play pro sports, of course, like Shannon did. But I do not want to hear pros complain about somebody running up the score, somebody taking a 35-footer when the game's out of hand, somebody dunking when the game is, you know, out of hand or anything like this. If you don't like it, stop them. Yep. That's it. If you don't like LeBron James taking a 35-footer, then defend him. Block the shot, come back, hit a 35-footer in his face, dunk on him, whatever. These are pros. You are being paid to do this. It's not CYO, not YMCA, not NCAA even. You are paid to do it. So I hate it when I hear about, the unwritten rules. I love what Fernando Tatis did.
Me too.
He got him a grand slam.
Yep.
You know,
a cheap ball behind.
Right. Strike me out next time if you don't like it. So I'm totally fine with what LeBron did. I do. Look, knowing LeBron, LeBron doesn't like being shown up. I know he respects Dame Lillard. We all know that. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't like anybody showing him up or getting a little more love than him. And so I do think there's no coincidence that he took that shot from about where Dame took it and buried it.
What
and he was
talking about? That game was close. In fact, the Trailblazers were, as usual, trailing in that game when he took that shot.
You should have took it.
No, I'm not saying the circumstance was the same, but where it was on the floor, he's showing you, Dame is great, but I can do it too.
It's over, Skip Bayless. You know that, I know that. And this is what we know about LeBron. You remember early in the year when Zion dunked on Kuzma? What did LeBron come back right down the court and do, Chris? Launched a 40-footer to say, you think you bad? You think you better than me?
No, you think
Zion ain't got nothing on me.
Well, wait until the Lakers run headlong into the Clippers. Let's see who's got that dog in him. Let's see who's mentally toughest, because it ain't the king.
Hey, all I'm looking here. My guy, in OAD, they don't mention.
Yeah.
They don't mention. Like Chris, I may or may not have communicated with the both of them. I may or may not. That's neither here nor there.
Physical, athletic warfare. And if taking that 35-footer sends a message to the Blazers and Barry,
put them in their place.
What's wrong with doing it?
Yeah, the worst defensive team in basketball. Just shut them down. Shoot a 36-footer when they're down 35. Make it 38. Yes.
Put them in their
That's
place.
what I'm talking about.
Down 35.
We don't get down 35.
Well.
But see, Skip, here's the thing. This is what I tell you. This is what man, don't run the score up on you. I do you a favor if I run the score up on you. Because, see, if I beat you by a few points, you think a few possessions here, a few possessions there, we could have won this game. I beat you by 50, you know you got no chance.
The Clippers scored 151 points last night playing basketball. They just played basketball. They did it the right way.